Okay, everybody, here's the next part in which we're going to play Jeopardy for the N64. Let's see how I do.
This is Jeopardy! And now, here is our host, Alex Trebek.
Welcome to your favorite game of answers and questions. We know who the contestants are, so let's go to work in the first round, the Jeopardy round, which has the one daily double. Categories are...
Categories we're going to be dealing with are magazines, political lingo, history, middle names, animals' other names, and finally, colleges and universities.
Make a selection.
Animals' other names 100. It's also known as the native bear, but it's a teddy bear like marsupial, not a real bear. Oh. The wombat?
Wrong. Anyone else?
I'll say what is a koala.
You got it. Select again.
Animals' other names 200. It's another name for the snow leopard, as well as 1/16 of a pound. An ounce, yeah.
That's right. Make a selection.
Political lingo 100. Equine term for a little-known candidate who wins unexpectedly. A gift horse?
No, that's not right. Anyone else?
A dark horse.
Make a selection.
This university in East Lansing was the first state school to offer agricultural courses for credit. What is the University of Michigan? Or what is Michigan State?
Right. Make a selection.
Colleges and universities for 200, please. The university of this U.S. territory has campuses on St. Thomas and St. Croix. What are the Virgin Islands?
You got it. Select again.
Colleges and universities for 300. Founded in 1769, it's New Hampshire's oldest college. A hunch. Let's say what is Dartmouth?
Right. Select again.
I'll take colleges and universities for 400. This Charleston school is known as the Military College of South Carolina. The Naval Academy?
Sorry. Anyone else?
The Citadel?
You got it. Make a selection.
Middle name shared by theater critic George Nathan and tennis player Billy King. What is Gene?
That's That's right.
Middle names for 200.
Make a selection.
Former Surgeon General Coop's middle name. His first name is Charles. What is Everett?
That's a correct response. Select again.
Middle name's 300. The residents of Grover's Corners could tell you this playwright's middle name was Niven. Who was Thornton Wilder?
You got it. Make a selection.
This weekly has a Cheers and Jeers column. What is People?
Gosh, that's wrong. Anyone else?
Dang it. Or is it Sports Illustrated? TV Guide, okay. TV Guide.
Make a selection.
This president's middle name, Knox, was his mother's maiden name. Who is James Polk? No?
You got it.
James K. Polk, okay.
Make a selection.
Middle names for 500. This Nobel Prize winning chemist's middle initial, C, stands for Carl, not for his favorite vitamin. Who is Alfred Nobel?
No, that's not right.
Dang it.
Anyone else?
Linus Pauling.
Make a selection.
Let's go with animals that are named 300. This wild canine found on America's prairies is also called the prairie wolf. What is a coyote?
That's a correct response. Select again.
Animals other names for 4. These red and white cattle named for an English county are popularly known as whitefaces. I don't quite remember this one. Mimes?
No, that's incorrect.
I didn't think
Anyone
so.
else?
Herefords.
Select again.
Animals other names 500. This insect with a mythical beast in its name is also called a snake doctor. What is a dragonfly?
That's right. Select
Colleges
again.
and universities for 500. Or no, magazines 500, I guess. In 1992, Time Warner introduced an Australian version of this magazine called Who Weekly. Try again and say what is People.
You got it.
Yay.
Select
Colleges
again.
and universities for 500. This Ivy League school was founded in Warren, Rhode Island in 1764, but moved to Providence in 1770. What is Brown University?
Right. Select
Let's
again.
go back to magazines, and I'll take it for 200. A 1927 issue of this magazine featured the first undersea photographs in natural color. What is National Geographic?
You got it.
Magazines for 300.
Select again.
In 1994, several months after it folded, this New York-based satire magazine was relaunched with new owners. I'm going to take a guess on this one. I'm going to say what is National Lampoon. No? What is Lampoon? No. Or what is Mad Magazine? I don't know.
Wrong. Anyone else?
I still have $2,500, so... Spy.
Select again.
Magazine's $400. Aimed at people over 50, this AARP publication is the top circulating magazine in the U.S. Oh gosh, I don't know. Modern maturity.
Pick again.
Let's take political lingo 200, I guess. This term for a president's rejection of a bill comes from the Latin for I forbid. What is a veto?
You got it.
Political lingo for 3.
Select again.
Half of the word gerrymander is derived from the name of this amphibian. What is a salamander?
Right.
Political lingo 400.
Select again.
In the late 1800s, the Republicans known as the GOP became known as the GOP, which stands for this. What is the Grand Old Party?
That's right.
Political lingo 500.
Select again. Answer.
Yikes. I'm going to do just 600. Historically, this word for the right to vote has been preceded by universal and woman. Right to vote. I don't know.
Sorry.
Suffrage.
Select again.
100. In 1993, this country withdrew the remnants of a brigade sent to Cuba during the 1962 missile crisis. Let's say it was Great Britain.
Wrong.
No.
Anyone else?
I bet it's Spain. Russia.
You got it.
Oh, okay, it was a European country,
Make a
but...
selection.
First great railroad tunnel through the Alps, the St. Gothard, opened in this country in 1882. What is Switzerland?
You got it.
300.
Make a selection.
The treaty he negotiated in 1854 opened Japan to commercial trade within the United States. I'm going to take a guess on this one. I'm going to say who is Henry Clay. No.
Sorry. Wrong. Anyone else?
Matthew Perry.
Make a selection.
400. Leading his red shirts, he proclaimed himself dictator of Sicily in 1860. Wasn't Mussolini, because he was World War II. Looking for Giuseppe Garibaldi.
Make a selection.
Now the last clip. In her 1926 swim to the English Channel, she broke the men's record by almost 2 hours. Gertrude et Errol.
All right, it's time now for the double Jeopardy round. Remember, we have 2 daily doubles in this round of play. Categories for you
No
are
clear
as
any
follows.
money right now. The categories are Bon Appetit, Vocabulary, Fashion, Business and Industry, Literature, and finally, Lakes and Rivers.
Make a selection.
This author of The Scarlet Letter died before he could finish the Dolliver romance. Who's Nathaniel Hawthorne?
You got it.
Literature 400.
Make a selection.
Her 1869 novel, Old Town Folks, is about runaway children, not runaway slaves. Who's Harriet Beecher Stowe?
That's right. Select again.
Literature 600. The Knight's Tale by this 14th century author is based on Boccaccio's poem Teseida. I don't think it's Geoffrey Chaucer. Is it Geoffrey Chaucer?
That's a correct response.
Herpa Derp.
Make a selection.
From the Greek for deep sleep, a head injury may cause you to fall into one. What's a coma?
That's a correct response.
Vocabulary 400.
Make a selection.
This 4-letter word for a deception is probably a contraction of hocus. What is a hoax?
Right.
Vocabulary for 600.
Select again.
Scottish for a square of turf. Create one on the golf course and you should replace it. What is a hazard?
Sorry.
Fritz.
Anyone else?
Oh boy. Oh, a divot?
Right.
Okay.
Make a selection.
Lakes and Rivers 200. The Goring Gap near Reading, England divides this river's upper basin from its lower. What's the Thames?
That's right.
Lakes and Rivers 400.
Make a selection.
An ice cave in the Himalayas is the source of this most sacred Hindu river. What's the Ganges?
That's right.
Lakes and Rivers 600.
Select again.
Lake Eyre, the lowest point on this continent, was named for its discoverer, Edward John Eyre. What is Australia?
That's right.
Lakes and Rivers 800. Over half of this lake lies in Vermont, a portion lies in New York, and its northern tip lies in Quebec. What is Lake Champlain?
You got it.
Lakes and Rivers 4000.
Select again.
This large Siberian lake is home to one of the few species of freshwater seals. What is Lake Baikal?
Right. Select again.
I'll take the $800 clue in vocabulary. It's from the Latin for assembly. Nuns may live in a cloistered one. What is a convent?
You got it.
Vocabulary for
Select
1000.
again. Answer. Daily double.
1000. The name angel comes from a Greek word meaning this, an angel's job. What is messenger?
You got it. Select again.
Literature 800. The Rich Boy, one of his best stories, appears in his 1926 collection, All the Sad Young Men. F. Scott Fitzgerald.
That's right. Make a selection.
As this French queen's minister of fashion, Rose Burton designed lavish gowns and excessive hairdos. I'm saying who is Marie Antoinette.
That's right.
Fashion for 400.
Make a selection.
A yukata, a cotton type of this Asian garment, is perfect for taking a walk on a summer evening. What is a kimono?
Right.
Fashion for
Select
600.
again.
These full trousers, named for a 19th century reformer, were gathered at the ankles in the Turkish style. Bloomers.
Pick again.
800.
And sir, the other daily double.
1400. This designer of the topless swimsuit was also known for his daring see-through blouses. Not sure.
Sorry, wrong.
Rudy
Select
Gernreich.
again.
1000. A wide-brimmed hat of the early 1900s was named for this Franz Lehár operetta with a happy title. And the right response is The Merry Widow.
Select again.
Let's go with Literature 1000. Dostoevsky's title character Prince Mishkin is known by this rude term, the novel's title. Looking for the idiot.
Select again.
I'll take Bon Appetit for 200. One recipe for bouillon d'escargots calls for 36 of these, already shelled. What are snails?
That's right.
Bon Appetit for 4.
Select again.
Classic sauce for seafood, remoulade is made by adding herbs and mustard to this emulsion. What is cocktail sauce? No? What is tartar sauce? Forget it.
Sorry. Anyone else?
Russian dressing?
Sorry, wrong. Anyone else?
Didn't think so. Mayonnaise.
Pick again.
A 600. Bon appetit. In the dish canard rôti au pêche, this meat is served with peaches. What is duck?
That's right.
Bon appetit. 800.
Select again.
This creamy leek of potato soup was created in the U.S. by a French chef. What is vichyssoise?
That's right.
Bon appetit for 1,000.
Select again.
Filled with various mixtures, champignons sparties are stuffed ones of these. What are mushrooms?
That's a correct response.
Right.
Select again.
Business and Industry 200. In 1974, this French firm, known for its pens, introduced the disposable razor. What is beak?
That's right.
400.
Select again.
A brewer began publishing this book in 1955 to help settle arguments in British pubs. The Guinness Book of World Records.
You got it. Make a selection.
In 1909, this American opened his first 3 and 6 store in England. Who is Charles Dickens?
Wrong.
Dang it.
Anyone else?
F.W. Woolworth.
Make a selection.
In 1955 in Des Plaines, Illinois, he opened the first McDonald's franchise. Who is Ray Kroc?
You got it.
Now the last clue.
Make a selection.
This large maker of over-the-counter painkillers is headquartered in Leverkusen, Germany. I want to say it's Tylenol, but that'd be too obvious. Bayer. Good thing I didn't buzz
All
in.
right, players, start thinking about your wagers for Final Jeopardy based on what you know about this category.
Weather.
And your Final Jeopardy answer is...
In 1988, Gilbert, one of these storms, devastated Jamaica with wind gusts over 200 miles an hour. What's a hurricane?
Let's see if our contestants were successful. What did you put down as your response? No, I'm sorry, that's
It is
wrong.
not a monsoon.
You got it.
It's a hurricane.
You got it.
So I win the game with $10,000.
Thank you for playing Jeopardy. Let's do it again real soon.
We shall.
Thanks, players. Good game. Come on, everybody.